Okay, hi, welcome and welcome back. And today we are going to be starting episode 4 of Alan Wake Remastered. Last time we ended off with reaching Mirror Lookout, I think. Mirror something. And we basically found the kidnapper and he was talking to someone and then someone appeared and it was Barbara. So, actually, no, wait. We ended it by actually falling into the lake and we're gonna be found, I think, by either Agent Nightingale, but I actually think it's gonna be Dr. Hartman. So, let's just get straight
Previously
into
on
it.
Alan Wake.
Oh,
I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked
I said
me.
he didn't have her. I'm gonna be found by Dr. Hartman. We found a very interesting manuscript last time.
It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode.
Wait,
You're
what?
a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
So I had kind of a bit of a inkling that
I
Alice
felt groggy. Whatever
perhaps-
Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Yeah, so I had this kind of
There were
inkling
only
that
empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Alice wasn't
The door was locked. I was a prisoner
Here?
here.
But I don't know. Oh, Hartman.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
I don't know. You tell me.
I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of
I
course.
don't know.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
I feel like
This way, Alan.
the clicker. He gave Alice a clicker. I think that's definitely going to come into play somehow. I don't know. I feel like him being, I guess, having schizophrenic behavior and
Now,
having
Alan,
it-
from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams.
Where's Barry then?
Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
I think this is too easy of an explanation. It has to be a real threat. There's no way.
We go
This
this
is
way,
very
Alan.
pretty, actually.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation.
Then why
of your
does Agent
subconscious
Nightingale
mind
want him?
trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
I don't think so. That's a sundial, right? Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. T.Z. Thomas Zane, in the memory of a dear friend and a poet.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror
Mirror
Peak on the
Peak,
other side
that's
of the
it.
lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast.
Didn't
Well,
Alan
no
write
matter.
about a storm?
This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense
Main
relief
quality
to
of being a writer.
If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well?
I think
It's very
you know
natural
more
for you to think of
than
me
you're
as your
letting
enemy.
on.
It's part of the
I
illness.
let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work
I mean,
with
he
me.
has his own book.
Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along.
He must be
Let's go
working with
inside.
Agent Nightingale to get Alan locked up so nothing keeps happening.
Now, here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man
I'd never be
versus
impressed.
nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson,
Coffee.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
I'm not confused.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say.
Video
He works
games.
on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
I'll get
involve
'em
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
La 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 la
Beautiful
la
song.
la 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 la.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better. Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
Well, I think we're gonna be out there tonight. I reckon we're gonna escape, and that's
You
where
might
we're
have
gonna spend
noticed
our
the
evening.
typewriter in your room.
That's pretty.
You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
But what? No. When he was riding, he wasn't here. No, he wasn't. Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take that time you need. Bear in mind, you're voluntarily receiving treatment that's been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy and its sister method, the flow, works best when you're actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them.
My rheumatism.
Look, it's Night Springs.
There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm!
Is it a board game or something?
Wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this, a heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard.
They were in the cafe at the beginning.
They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I
want to get out of this
the
place
rock and
as
roll
soon as possible.
lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Why do you want him to
I'd like
write?
to bash his head in with a hammer. Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny.
Do they not remember him?
Could understand the world when it's like this. It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Ow!
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm. The Anderson farm. Valhalla!
There was a patient here called Anderson.
Down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your
They
head
knew
right.
Zane, though.
You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
They think I'm Zane.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything.
Oh, they're
Crazy or
the
not,
Andersons.
the Andersons made more sense. Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words.
Tom, got any booze on you? Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to
Tom
him
was
too,
the writing
damn
in...
witch.
Oh, there's a manuscript in there. In that house. But Thomas Zane is dead.
Checking on it now.
Yeah, he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head.
Yeah, that's the one in the
I can
cabin.
only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's Always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be.
Because her heart's been broken.
I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants.
Yeah.
And the story will come true.
Yeah. So this editor is Barbara, who was with Thomas Zane. He died in the mining collapse, I think.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
I didn't see this.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Give writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
Night Springs. Look! Light. On the darkness. Huh. To be fair, I wouldn't think would be allowed in other patients' rooms, but... Okay, I can't get to Anderson just yet. So I guess we'll just go into our room.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
He's not doing anything.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
Still can't go that way. I need to get to Anderson's room though.
Oh, afraid of the crazy
Manuscript.
brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Yeah. A part of me wonders if Nightingale's actually trying to save Barry from Hartman. Either that or Hartman and Nightingale are working together.
My store. I'm taking it. We're on a comeback tour, baby!
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Okay. Oh wait, Hartman's office is back through here. Wait. I'm gonna see if I can go back up and go the other way because I have the keys now. Oh wait, I can start the gen. Do I want to do that just yet though? Oh no, I can't. Okay. Can't get through there. I'm guessing I probably won't be able to get through the other way anyway. But... Okay, I did just want to check. Manuscript.
Hartman wasn't happy.
Who's Mott?
Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Is Mott the name of the kidnapper? Yeah. Do not trust Hartman at all. At Oh.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't
Now,
breathe
Mrs.
right.
Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you.
What the hell is that painting?
It's some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that
Why
in
is he
mind.
telling
Hearing her
Alan
voice,
that
what
Alice
she was
is dead,
saying made me
though?
happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
I thought that, yeah. Something that's interesting though, I don't think I have them. Oh no, I do. Where was that flashback? Here. Something that's really interesting is that Alice, this is very violent. And Alice mentioned him being violent. I didn't think that was him, but you know what? Maybe it was. But it was just not. It was Alan being controlled again. But I don't know. Thomas? But I thought Thomas was the one leaving him supplies, unless it was someone else, the other guy.
Barry?
Barry!
Ow, about time!
Barry!
Do you
Man,
have any
glad
idea
to
how
see
much
you.
trouble you're in?
We need to get to
I am
Hartman's
famous.
office.
I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me.
Who are you what?
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
More? Surely we can just ask Barry if
Alan,
Alice
please.
is alive.
You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
This is his violent tendencies coming out, isn't
Wake,
it?
listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see?
Yes,
we can
he's
create
using
something
him.
absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Why did he smirk?
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Yeah, I definitely felt like Hartman wanted Alan to write
The dark presence would be on
something to
I had
do
to
with
find a way
him.
out.
Okay. It's not going there. Alan, quick. Open the lock. Oh, that never came up before. Go! Oh, Lord. Okay, not that way. Oh, not that way either. Oh.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
The gen upstairs. Come on. Alan, you can run faster than this, gosh. Can you not go through this door? No? Okay. That's banning the darkness. Through here. Oof. Through here. Damn. I don't know. Where do I go? Manuscripts.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Producer. What does Hartman want though? Oh, okay, I understand. Gonna go again? Or do you want me to say hi? Oh! Hey! Hey, dude. Okay. I genuinely didn't really know how to play that one, so. Wait, you need to come back. Oh, damn it. I don't have. This is tricky. I can't dodge well. Thanks. Got there eventually.
Ow! I'm here!
Okay, but like. Are there any manuscripts? Oh, what's there? I don't want to go back in there, it's fine. Oh, there's a coffee thermos. Wait, Barry. Need the coffee. Okay. It's a long night we have ahead of us. We need all the caffeine we can get.
Ow! I'm over here!
I'm coming, I'm coming.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
A maze?
Barry, I don't have a light.
Give me the flashlight
Take
now.
this, Al.
You get in the car.
Oh, God!
Oh, and it's a lame one again. I need to find a way out first. How did you get out? Okay. There's gonna be manuscripts in here. I know it.
Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around.
I know. Don't trust Emil. Emil? Wait, who's Emil? Hey, I'm a bit confused. Who's Emil?
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Oh wait, Emil is Hartman. Oh, you're a bit late for that, babes. I already know about Emil.
Al, be careful! I can see them moving around. They're coming for you.
Oh god, wait, hold on a minute. Wait, I need to... Bro! No! Oh my god! Oh my god, are you being for real? Ah. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going left. No, I'm not. Oh, I was right the first way? No way. No way was I going right the first time. That is crazy. Yeah, I'd gone the right way the first time. Okay, at least give me more ammo now. There's nothing this way, right? Okay.
We don't want any fighting. It makes
Hartman's taken. I don't even feel bad.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and cold.
No, you're not Hartman. I need to get up there.
You sleep like a baby. Like things to be yours. And I don't count.
coffee, I don't think. No. Oh, there was a flare gun. I knew it. There had to have been. I didn't really want to do that, but whatever. I don't really like... Oh my god. Guys, I don't have anything. I'm not a huge fan how every chapter you lose all your weapons. Like at the beginning of every chapter you have to get them back, especially since I'd got everything. And I got, I guess, a nice arsenal, I don't know. I got the upgraded flashlight and now I have to go do all of that again. It kind of just feels like as soon as I make progress, I lose it.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money,
Who's
a beautiful
Mott?
wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Okay, yeah, Mott is the kidnapper. Like, I'm genuinely quite mad, so sad. I got... Yes. Hey! Oh my god, Alan. What? I'm losing all my ammo. How long does it take to get back to this goddamn car? Okay, not again. No! Are you... The flying objects that come at you are the most annoying.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Excuse me? But yeah, I think this definitely just goes to prove that what is happening is real. I mean, I think we know that by now because we know that, Hartman was trying to use Alan for his abilities and I guess the power that he possesses. Is there anything back here? Supplies. Is that the breathing? Yeah. I'm just curious as to what Hartman wants. Because I'd always kind of figured that it was him, like he was up to no good. So I'm really interested as to why he wants Alan.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had.
Since Tom!
Since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
That would make sense to why the other guys in there knew about Tom. Because Hartman had taken Tom as well to try and control him and do his bidding. But then... Oh, Barry! Barry? But then... maybe Thomas is the one leaving the supplies.
Ow! You're alive!
Let's get out of here.
He should
Can you
help
open
him.
this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so...
Just do your stuff, I'll get the guys coming here.
I'll find it, don't worry about it!
What are you doing? Oh, he's trying to find the key. Guys,
Hurry
I
up,
don't
Barry.
have the voice
I'm on it.
this.
Oh, hey, I found a quarter!
Hurry up! Dude, where's the flashlight?
I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig. Here it is! Now I found the key!
Okay. Go! Oh my god.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're
No,
going
till
to
we
the
get
Anderson
Alice.
farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Oh. Oh, that's the cabin where we just came from. Oh gosh. I love Barry. I love the sign in the back of the
but that's
car as
fine,
well.
Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this.
Why am I
It
crazy?
helps.
You've seen us
This
well.
is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here.
So
it
when
makes
it
them come true.
sunk,
But there's a catch. The
it
dark
had the
presence,
manuscript
whatever that
pages
thing
come
is,
true.
twists it to its own ends.
That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were
How can
too
it be crazy
far
if
gone
it's
to tell me
true?
with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it. Look out!
Oh no. What is it with Alan and getting into car crashes? What is it?
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Wait, how's he out the car? Oh, he's
I
hurt.
had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
But he just spoke to you. I don't even know what to say. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for today because we still have to get to the farm and obviously find Barry, get to the farm and experience what's going on there. So the hours I think stretch to like an hour 40, 2 hours each. So I think we've been playing halfway through, so I will leave it there for today. I am so excited though. So excited. I know I keep saying that, but it's so interesting. Find Barry. After losing his flashlight and gun in the car crash, Wake attempts to reach the Anderson farm and Barry, who has gone ahead to secure the area. So that is what we'll do in next part. But yeah, how I'm feeling about the game so far. Let's do a little rundown, I guess. I really love the plot. I think I'm kind of along the right tracks. I thought with what happened at the end of episode 3, my theories had kind of just been all eradicated, turned upside down, wrong. But I think now after playing this, it's back on track. Like, it's pretty much what I was thinking. Hartman was an interesting enemy, although we haven't fought him yet, so I'm interested to see where that's gonna go, because we're gonna have to fight him. There's no way we're not. Unless he's the one holding... No, I don't think he is the one holding Alice. I think Barbara's the one holding Alice, and Thomas is the one trying to save us. Again, I mentioned it a bit last episode, but I hate the fact that they keep getting rid of your weapons. It's just frustrating, I think, just to be able to build up an arsenal and then have it just taken. Did not do that on purpose. Let's act like I did though. Yeah, just to build it up and then have the arsenal be taken, it's just really annoying, especially if I got the same flashlight back, like the better one, I wouldn't be too mad, but I got the trash one back and the trash shotgun, so don't know how to feel about that. I actually do, quite annoyed. The combat is a bit tricky. I think as I'm going throughout the game, I'm kind of getting worse. I don't like the objects that are controlled by the darkness because I feel like it's quite hard to dodge them. I think as I go through the game, I'm kind of realizing that although it's the remastered version, I don't think the combat has held up quite as well as it could have, but I'm still very much enjoying it and I'm still excited to see how the game is going to end. I'm going to go ahead and leave that there for today though. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and hopefully I'll see you in the next part of Alan Wake Remastered. Okay, bye!